This is a lion cub, and he has the next 100 days to prove himself as king of the jungle. But a dominant lion has ruled these lands for years. If our cub fails, he will be banished from the pride forever, facing death alone in the harsh wilderness. Everything depends on him. During the early days, the cub was still dependent on his mother nursing, playing with his little siblings. But in this savage world, only the strongest survive. His transformation journey had just begun. His mother won't be able to protect him forever. He must learn to hunt and fight on his own. But danger surrounds him from every side. A hungry hyena prowls near the territory. This family of hyenas lives on the edge of the pride's land. Oh my God! The mother moves quickly. She starts issuing a warning roar. She won't stop at anything to protect her cubs. And soon, the hyena retreats in fear. But the real challenge is coming. And if he wants to survive, he'll need strength. And Fathaith needs food. Lions specialize in hunting large antelopes. Their job is to surround them and attack with perfect coordination. There they pounce with tremendous force. It's the perfect meal for growing cubs. After 30 days, the results were clear. Rapid growth occurred in our cub's size, thanks to good nutrition. But he's still weak and clumsy. He needs to learn real hunting skills. A small prey remained unnoticed for hours until our cub discovered it. Fortunately, it was alone. Or so he thought. He failed in his first attack. This doesn't compare to real hunting. But the cub learned an important lesson. I tried to train him in better techniques. But he had to learn by himself. Patience is the key. I spent hours watching him try again and again. Most of his attempts failed, and the few he succeeded in were barely enough. But lions are among the few animals that learn from their mistakes. So our cub continued training every single day. It's almost unbelievable. He may have failed at first, but will he succeed in the end? The cub is stronger than ever, but he still needs a real test. Then, something amazing happened. He succeeded in taking down his first real prey. It's genius. He learned how to use his strength intelligently. By day 50, the cub had become a skilled hunter. But it was time to test his courage. Here's a herd of wild buffalo. Large, dangerous, and capable of killing him with a single blow. The cub began to hesitate. Most of the buffalo stood guarding the herd. If he doesn't move carefully, he might lose his life. But one of them separated from the herd. And the cub began stalking. But this one wasn't lucky. It was a difficult target. He learned something important. A pack of hyenas. Their numbers had increased, and they spread throughout the pride's territory, threatening the cubs. The lions didn't like these new neighbors. It seems our cub wasn't as ready as I thought. So, during the following weeks, the cub transformed into a strong young lion. One of the hyenas snuck into the heart of the pride's territory. The enemy had already reached the small cubs. The lions had to save their young. One after another, the real battle began. 100 days had brought us to this moment. The cub started weak. Now, he had become a strong lion. To protect his pride, our cub didn't flee. He decided to fight. We feared for him. But soon, the result became clear. The hyenas were never seen in these lands again. And on that day, our cub became the new king of the jungle. But wait, there's more to this story. The neighboring territories had been watching this rise to power. A massive elephant herd had been migrating through the area for weeks. The herd approached like thunder across the plains. Our lion's pride scattered in panic, but he remained standing alone against an unstoppable force. The lead elephanta, massive matriarch, spotted him immediately. She trumpeted a warning that echoed for miles. But our king didn't move. He roared back with everything he had. The elephant paused. She had lived for decades, seen many lions come and go. But something about this young king's courage impressed her. A drought had begun to grip the land. Water sources dried up. Our lion realized that being king meant more than just being strong. As the seasons changed, the rains returned. The pride grew stronger than ever. New cubs were born under the protection of a proven leader. Our once small and vulnerable cub had become a legendary ruler. In the golden light of the African sunset, our lion stood atop Pride Rock, his mane flowing in the evening breeze. his roar echoing across the vast savanna, a sound that spoke of triumph, of survival, of hope. The circle of life continued, and at its center stood a king who had earned his crown.